Welcome back to the channel. Back at it again with another Kona N reaction video. So today's video, we're gonna look at some builds that kind of inspired the current look and feel of the Kona N, or my Kona N right now. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the last video because I know you haven't watched it based on the views. Oh, my lenses. I know it's a little bit of a different look, or maybe not sort of the type of mods that you would do typically for these types of sports cars, but I did want to take a look, and there are a few sort of other owners that have added roof boxes. So I do want to take a look at some of those builds and bring you along for the journey. So let's get into the video. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It'll definitely help me out in the algorithm of how we do this on YouTube these days. I would super appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. All right, I'm just gonna assume you can hear me. Yeah, the first build we're gonna look at, or the first car, is from the homie, and probably one of the first ones that I seen that sort of started running the roof box kind of look is the homie Ant. This is his Sonic Blue Kona N. Yeah, this just looks dope. I don't know how these reaction videos are gonna go, but I love the look of it with the sort of roof box color match. You'll see that as a common theme, and it's like, oh man, maybe I should color match my roof box. But it looks like he is running the same DNA bordering roof box. I think he did send me this link to this particular box like a long time ago, so shout out to him. This is sort of the first or one of the iterations of his build. I actually sold him my Super Speed RF06s here, and looks good with the Sonic Blue. Also looks like he has the sort of badge skins or tinted DRLs right there, give it sort of an aggressive look. And yeah, just overall pretty cool build. This is what it looks like next to my car at one of the meets. You can kind of look at the difference between sort of the roof box versus non-roof box. So it's a cool contrast, especially the color match here adds sort of a different dynamic and look and feel to the Kona in particular. Like I said in my previous video, I feel like the Kona pulls off this look. Given the nature, it's sort of was trying to be marketed an SUV. It's like a stretched, taller hatchback. So it has sort of that SUV essence, if you will. Here's a close-up of the color match and the roof box. It does look like he's running sort of a different roof rail. It's not the OEM one. Not sure which one these are, but I do like how they kind of stick out a little bit. It's a little bit more aggressive. The OEM one sort of curves or doesn't have these like end caps. I don't know if you can see here. I'll try to highlight on the screen, but I think it looks dope. And yeah, again, man, it makes me want to color match my roof box. Here's sort of the last iteration. One of the meets, he actually powder coated Tesla wheels. It fits in terms of the fitment, but he did sort of, I think it was adding a spacer just to kind of get the right sort of offset or fitment he wanted. But I think the look is unique, and powder coating option with the bronze goes hard with the Sonic Blue. So definitely a dope build. Shout out to Ant. He left the N community for a little bit, but now he's back in an Elantra M. But won't forget what he's done for the Kona N and his awesome build that he did here. So shout out to him. Let me know what you think in the comments below for all these builds. But one of the first that I've seen in person made me want to start thinking like, oh, what if I added a roof back to mine, or a roof box to my car? So shout out to him for sort of blazing the trail there. All right, moving along. Gonna be a short video. Hopefully I can stretch this out to 10 minutes. We're gonna hit that YouTube algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it within the Filipino family here. Another SoCal native is the homie Vin, and his sort of refresh look for 2026. And yeah, this is amazing. Shout out to Vin for the new look of his car. It looks dope. He's obviously has this in lunar white. Not sure what the roof box he's running there, but it is sort of a flatter and longer one than the one that I have and that you saw previously. And funny enough, I think, you know, obviously we're all homies. I think he's running Ant's old Tesla wheel setup, and here's what it looks like from the rear. I think he's running the OEM roof rails, running the N mud guards there from Rally Armor, just to kind of reinforce that look. I think it looks dope. Yeah, it just gives it a nice presence from the rear. You know, we like that nice rear presence. Here it is from the front. I do kind of want to, I don't know if you saw previously, let's just take a look. I think Ant did have a windshield banner. You can kind of see there. I do want to kind of maybe get something on the front. I like the N Performance sticker to kind of give it that theme. I feel having the roof box and sort of that, again, urban overlander, I don't know what you want to call it, but lends itself to kind of adding sort of some aesthetic to it. It looks like he is running the badge skins DRL covers there with the yellow, and I like the badge skin ones. It adds that little bit of I don't know if you see the slots there. It just makes it just a little bit more aggressive. I think they have the striping accents in red that you could put underneath the headlights there. Kind of gives the front end and reinforces the sort of red accents that come with the N models. So that's dope. Fun fact, I did sell him the Full Design Splitter Kit, and I think it looks amazing with the build that he's done so far. So shout out to Vin and his Kona N. Woo! Also, I don't know if you noticed on the reef box here on the rear, he added sort of the pinstripe. I kind of want to do this on mine. Even in the gloss black, I want to add some vinyl red stripings to kind of tie into the car being red, but just, you know, gives it that N look that it's known for having the red accent. I think he's lowered on HR springs. The stance looks dope. The car looks dope in general. Shout out to Vin. All right, we're just banging through these. Moving along, we have Tanner's Kona N. This is one of the first Kona N's that I saw online that was running a roof box, and he did an amazing job. I think the build overall, super dope. Yeah, I love the sort of, again, color matched roof box. He replaced the trim with a yellow accent for the Sonic Blue. I think it looks dope. And he has the yellow tinted DRLs. And like Vin's, he also has a accent around the roof box. So super dope. Even the matching bike pedals and handlebars go hard. Looks like it's sort of, I mean, these look green, but it kind of matches that sort of highlight color. I like the toe strap too that he runs in the front. It looks like he's on the super speed wheels on this build here, or on this picture. Yeah, I think these are aftermarket roof rails as well. It has sort of a silver bar, and they extend just a little bit further out from the car, similar to what Ant had. Not sure if it's the same brand. Again, you might have to just hit them up. But yeah, I love the accent switch up and just the color match roof box with the matching accent just kind of just does it for me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But super dope build. And yeah, again, like I said, he's one of the first that I saw run this. Here's what it looks like mid-wash. Yeah, I kind of want to add a toe strap just for the look of it, just to kind of, you know, tie in the aesthetic a little bit. Not sure what he's lowered on. The angle here with the box, I love this here. And yeah, overall dope build, so shout out to him. All right, moving along. Another car that I featured was Andrew's amazing internet breaking red Kona N. So obviously check out the previous video of this. I'll drop a link in the description. But yeah, from this picture, just I think he's running the Maxton kit. What he's done is added custom vents to the fender and hood of the car, and I thought he did a good job. And it looks like obviously with the color match roof box there and the tow hooks with the Maxton kit. I love also the tire lettering that he did. I was trying to, you know, steal that idea, but didn't get around to painting the tires yet. But yeah, this, I think just overall, the stance of this, and I'm shooting this while I'm sick, so I apologize. Looks like he is on Wolf Racing, what are these, CE28s in the bronze. I think he's running the Flow Designs rear diffuser. This roof box is the Yakima. They're pretty well known, along with like Thule as part of and there's probably more. Again, I'm new to the game, so don't roast me in the comments too much, but yeah, I know of a Yakima, I know of Thule, or is it Thule? I know of them. Yeah, also Andrew's the homie. Shout out to him. I was trying to replace my exhaust tips. Unfortunately, I couldn't replace my exhaust tips on the Borla. The way it's constructed was just too short, but he had an extra set of sort of these titanium exhaust tips, and he just hit me up. Again, everyone here is so supportive of everyone in this community, so just want to give a shout out to Andrew and to everyone that I featured so far, and everyone in the video. So, and yeah, super dope. And it's in red. How can you hate it, right? Definitely give him a shout. I like that he's also running the rear tow hook. Kind of looks dope and gives some sort of aesthetic to the rear end of the car. So shout out to Andrew again. Nice build, well done. And moving along, the next one, sticking with red, is we have Cody's Kona N here. And this is unique in the sense that he did sort of a camo wrap, but it kind of sets it off. Usually, you know, I'm not a fan of camo wraps. I've seen them on cars, but when it's done in this way, with the, I won't say minimal, it's like pretty impactful, but you know, the car being red and the camo being red and black, I just feels it just works well, right? Again, sort of, I think this is a Thule, sort of sleeker, longer box, and then his setup is on the pictures is the OEM wheels. Still, yeah, he did switch to these ones. I'm not Not sure. I think these are maybe some prototypes. Don't quote me. Sort of a 6-spoke style wheel that are on gold slash sort of lighter bronze. Looks awesome with the car. He's running the Flow Designs rear diffuser, best diffuser in the game for sure. Not sure what this red, I don't know if he added like another, looks like a third brake light on the rear. I'm not sure if that's what it really is, or like an accent thing, or just part of the picture, or if you can see it there. And yeah, I just love the camo. It's color match slash has a unique flair to it in that regard. So yeah, even when it was in the OEM look, it just feels that it just works. Yeah, one of the more unique cargo box setups that I've seen with the wrap. Super dope. So shout out to Cody. Guys, the best color Kona N in the game. So what else can we say? I'm biased, of course. So yeah, moving along. All right, this next build is from Leo. And yeah, this is dope. This is a dope build tier 2. I don't know if you've noticed that sort of theming the color of the video. So we're getting into the more black Kona ends. I love the wheel choice here. These Motegis. I like the sort of, they're like a, what do you call this blue? It's not like blue in the traditional blue sense. I like a mag blue. And I like that it's sort of offset. Like I've seen people run black on black and has that murder look. It looks dope, but I like how this sort of has sort of an accent, you know, feature to the wheels. So that's cool, especially that sticker detail or the decal on the rim there. And yeah, it looks like he's running the Eno, I don't know how to pronounce it, roof box with the OEM roof racks. And yeah, love the box. Again, this is thin or flatter, sleeker box, but also shorter in length. Doesn't extend past the roof, so similar to me and Ants. Here he is with the extension from Epsilon, and I think he's, I don't know if he's on coilovers. That wheel gap looks, it's like perfect. Let me see, did I wheel gap here too? Not sure if he's on springs or coilovers, but this angle looks like a pretty good aggressive drop. It fits close to the fender more so than I've seen other springs do. And yeah, it just looks super dope and aggressive, especially with the roof box. And it's like you don't have to color match it because it's black already and the car is black, so it sort of has a built-in color match there too. So I think overall I love it with this wheel setup, and when he added the extension, just added to that, you know, especially this shot here from the rear does it for me. It looks dope. Shout out to Leo for the super thick build. And let's get into the next one. All right, this next one comes from T that I saw in the Facebook group, and he is taking it to the next level, probably the ultimate actual overlanding Kona N. First one I've seen, I'm not sure if it's the first one ever, but the first one I've seen that has actually camped with his family. I think in the description he read fits family of 3 or 4, but this is dope. This is an actual Kona N in the actual wild. So this is super dope. Again, I don't know what the specs are of the actual, it looks like it's a Thule 10. I love the lights, the aesthetic too, just kind of lend itself to the look and feel of the ladder there too. Looks like he has some aftermarket wheels, some Motegis as well. Yeah, just like how he uses and actually takes this on camping trips. So whoever said a sporty front wheel drive utility vehicle could not be used in this manner, he's proof that you could do it. You know, we do have a dirt and snow mode, right? So he's definitely putting that to good use there. Here's another picture here with just the camping sort of aesthetic. Obviously this is not running a roof box, but a different style is these RPF1s. Why is that so hard to say? And yeah, I just love the overall aesthetic, especially this one too. So shout out to him for using it in this manner. Not sure, he's also running like a mud guard there. I'm not sure if this is the rally armor or the rally flaps, but definitely have to have mud guard if you're gonna take it off-roading or in the dirt like this. Yeah, this is super dope. And let's move along. This next build isn't roof box related, but do want to shout out Ben for creating custom fog lights or installing fog lights into the front bumper. Having this look and feel, especially with the sort of overlanding thing, I feel has inspired me to kind of want to add these. Check him out on the Facebook group. He has a whole post and description. I'll drop a link in my description below to where the post is if you want to add something of this. But I do want to kind of shout him out for being one of probably the first that I've seen add custom and drilling into the bumper there. I think he also 3D printed the bezels so that he's able to angle and beam the lights. So that looks super dope. I also love the yellow fog light look. Yeah, I thought this is super cool. I think he also has like a light bar. I don't have the pictures here. He has like a front light bar, so definitely the wiring lighting master here. This is what it looks like from the back and how he mounted it to the bumper. I believe he said he had the CAD file, or the project file for you to 3D print your own. So I do love sort of, oh, this is sort of the process there. Definitely check it out in the link below. The process is super interesting. Wanted to give a shout out. I love, it's like, oh man, it makes me want to do all kinds of stuff to my car next, so I can find the time. And just want to shout out how there's sort of a lot of, just people innovating and creating and modding their cars in a way that's unique and special, and just sharing it with the community too. So just want to kind of highlight that. Yeah, might have to pick his brain about how to add like some custom fog lights if you want to do that. This is kind of the visible. He's got more. Again, these are just the ones I pulled. Last one there that I'll leave you with. And stay tuned for my outro that you probably don't need to watch, but I need to add just to bookend the video. So again, want to give a shout out to everyone that is in the video. Everyone's builds super dope. Yeah, give them a follow. And yeah, I'll stop stalling. Just want to kind of go through the pics that I pulled and everyone's builds. So hopefully you found this enjoying. And yeah, stay tuned for the outro. Yeah. Alright, I hope you liked that video. Just another reaction video. Again, why did I say video twice? Just want to highlight the community and show some amazing builds that are out there. Look to kind of continue this series and see what else is out there. Don't know what to say. I didn't really plan this outro. But if you have a build, or you see a Kona N build that you think is awesome or amazing, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Link is in the bio or in the description. It's just at Cali_Kona_N on Instagram. Also, don't forget to give me a follow. And yeah, I'd love to see and share your stories and your builds of how you got the car and where the car is at. So again, don't want to ramble too much. Just pretty straightforward video. Don't want to say straightforward. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next React video. Peace.